I'm here with the world's first punk master and FragPunk's North America's World Clash Qualifiers MVP and winner, Zaetee from Team Avengers. This is his Lancer tier list. Remember, this is just an opinion. Comment down below your thoughts. Do you agree? Do you disagree with anything? Watch till the end and like and subscribe if you enjoyed this type of FragPunk content.
I have to say that my MVP for the overall day, yeah, Zaetee MVP for this map, of course.
I want to get your input on where you'd put them first, though. Yep, I will tell you a reasoning why it should be in a different spot. Axon first. Let's see it. Where are you putting it? Choose one.
I'll say S.
Oh yeah, like to see it. Yeah, the reason it's S is the value the nades bring. One, they could be for like info gathering, like I can just clear out angles. Two, the shotgun is extremely overpowered. Range does not matter to shotgun. You kind of just hit them for 90 for free, and no, not really much punishment. The slide mechanic is very, very hard to actually lock on and track to for any player of any skill level. So as a casual player, it could be very good. As a comp player, I mean, as you've seen, I did drop MVP on the FragPunk NA regionals on this character. So like, even the best players have a hard time playing against it. So it's definitely a character if you learn to play as and you can increase that skill gap, it's very, very good.
Now, Broker.
Oh yeah.
I would
Broker.
give him, it's either a B or a C for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm thinking C.
Broker with rockets.
He has to hit that shot.
It's not that hard, especially if you point blank them because you don't take damage from your own rocket.
I'm trying to think what else. So he has what? The smokes, right?
The smoke is terrible. The smoke is actually
and then
terrible.
the other one is like the little minefield.
The minefield and the rockets are his biggest utility. The minefield, there's certain ways to place it. I can show you probably a lineup on Black Market where it's very, very good.
It's B.
But I would say B to A, yeah. Personally, I would put it in A just because the rockets are the stat OP. But for most players, if you don't know how to aim it very well, it's probably B. This is gonna be really funny. Where do you place Chum? Because not many people play this character, and
Not many.
I've seen the top 0.1% of this character. There's a reason he's not used, but when he is used for specific scenarios, he's very, very good.
These little guys are pretty good for intel and whatnot.
Pretty good. Things are busted.
What's the HP of the little guys? Like 50?
It's like 50. Yeah, that's 50. They scan you, or they blow you up because he can feed it the explosive trap, and he gets 3 of them.
For me, high A, but I assume it's gonna be S tier for you.
It's low A for me.
Okay.
The reason he's even an A at all, even though no one plays him, is because the capability of one-ways he has. So his smoke is an impact smoke. It's not like a drop smoke. So there's a lot of places you can just basically cut off an entire angle and make it a one-way with his smoke.
Mm-hmm.
And then in a clutch situation, especially on enclosed sites, his little dudes are just really, really good because one, he can feed them the explosive trap and blow you up instantly for 150 damage. Or he can just like let them walk around, and he regens them, by the way.
Oh.
And then he can scan you. But those little dudes are regenerable, so it's easy a permanent skill refresh or skill replenish.
Okay. Yeah, I've never used them. I thought it was just the 2 uses and that's it.
No, yeah, he's a very, very good character, but just no one plays him because a lot of the time, a lot of his util depends on like a team being slow. Because if they're just smashing through and like hitting you fast, you're probably gonna die as that character.
Okay, that makes sense. Corona.
Now you got Corona. Ooh, Corona.
He is technically my main in dueling.
Okay, he is very good in duels. Yeah,
Super good in duels.
His biggest counter is Axon, but yep.
How many initiators are in this game?
There's 5 if you count Dex. Because you got Axon, Broker, Corona, Kismmet, and Dex.
Broker as initiator?
Yep. Running and jumping in with a rocket launcher.
I guess, yeah. I guess you're right.
It's kind of good. It's a little good.
I would say he's low A.
He's high A.
High A?
Yep. That damage reduction, absolutely disgusting. He'll be sitting in his molly and take at least another headshot. So
can I stay on the fire and then leave the fire, and will it stay for me? Will it stay on me for like 2 seconds, or does it instantly disappear?
2 seconds after
Okay.
you leave the molly. But the thing people do is they'll throw their molly in front of them. They'll pop their flash, dash into the molly, and flash everyone around them while getting the damage reduction, and they'll fight.
Damn.
But yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
So would you put him above broker?
I would put him above broker, yeah.
Hollow point.
Hollow point. Where are you putting this?
So
After the nerf.
I felt like before nerf, she was definitely like the best character. That exposure thing was so annoying when she had the line of sight on you with the sniper.
For Zephyrs and yeah, it was stupid.
And the thing is, when I first started playing the game, you saw me. I was always Zephyr. Hollow point.
One-shot sniper.
One-shot sniper has a good wall. What's the dart thing is the one that it sticks to you and they have to remove it manually, right?
Yep.
Above broker.
I agree. She is a good character. Now, I am thinking now we drop Chum down to B tier. Just because I'm starting to look at like who actually is going into A tier. He's not as good as those characters. Oh, this one's gonna be funny. I want to know where you put this guy. Jaguar. I will laugh at you if you don't put him in the right one. So you put him C tier?
I kind of want to be nice and say like low B, but I'm like looking at the other characters right now, and he gives me the least troubles personally.
Okay.
Attack or defense.
You would be right in assuming that Jaguar is the most useless character in the game.
Mm-hmm.
By far. For one, his scan is terrible. It absolutely does nothing. Even if he scans you and does his ultimate ability, it only shows if they're not in the bubble or haven't been like are not low HP, he does not see you through walls. His cage that he actually throws is absolutely horrid. It's not big enough at all, so that you just run out of it, and then it's a line of sight blocker for him, so he can't actually see you. The only thing good about redeeming about him is if you have invisible traps or bulletproof design and use his mines, his trap mines. That's it. That's the only thing.
Yeah, with specific shards, he'd be good.
He's only like B tier, even with the shard cards. That character, like they need to buff him. Like they need to. Like he is a terrible character. He used to be very good in beta. He used to be actually too good in beta. Because if they got caged at all, they got perma-scanned.
This is
Kismmet.
what Kismmet.
What are you putting her? She definitely can't initiate. I promise you, she can't. You're close, but it's not there.
You would go higher?
Yeah.
So you would go S?
No, I wouldn't go S. She's still A, but she's
above
there.
Corona. Okay.
So her nades get so much value. Like, I don't know if you've tried it or not, but sky nades, if you throw it just high enough, it won't land. It will literally explode above somebody, and everyone in the radius is like just permanently hit for 100. A lot of maps, a lot of like mid takes, if you get thrown at like by a Kismmet nade, you're basically taking 100 damage and you can't stop it. You just can't react in time. But yeah, her nade value is really high, so a lot of players will play her. Her scan is very, very good for 1v1s and above the X's, and then her TP is very, very good for just taking space, because you can just TP and get into somebody's spawn like really fast and they just won't know. Or sometimes what I'll do is I'll smoke something and TP into the smoke while my teammates are like throwing flashes or like nades over. Oh, this one right here. If you don't put it in the right tier, my buddy Rebirth's gonna try to kill you.
It's an S for me, for Nitro.
Yeah, it's she's below Axon, I promise you.
In the right hands, Nitro's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, Axon is just so good. It's actually so dumb. Axon is just, it is biased, but it also is true. Like, but almost everyone will say that Axon is the most broken character in the game right now. So Pathogen, where you putting Pathogen?
Pathogen, she's like technically the only healer in the game, right?
Yep. Not even close.
Really?
No, she is not S tier.
Oh shit.
She's above Kismmet, but she is not S tier.
So high A.
Yeah, high A. Like, she's like borderline S. The reason being is because that character is very much, you have to stay alive.
Yeah, that's true.
And so if you're taking anything and you're the first one to die, you're basically useless. Like, what did you play the character for? So like a lot of team comps won't even run a Pathogen because the heal for one is not as good as you think, because you got to think about what shard cards are available. A lot of the time there's healing shard cards, like a lot of the time. It almost makes her negligent when it comes to healing, because one, you have to stand in a heal and you're just vulnerable that whole time, because you basically have to stand in one spot and like nades and people just swinging you could just like they could just fry you. So that's one thing that makes it bad. Her walls are really good for post plans and also doing like different wall boosts with Nitro. So that's why she's borderline S tier, because she does have a lot of utility that does help the team. But in my opinion, high A tier for her makes it good just because of the shard cards available. Most of the rounds, her healing is negligent. So saying that her healing is why she's S tier is not the best thing to do. Yeah, her trips now are also nerfed to because they're like extremely massive, so you can just see them really easily. That's why I put her high A tier. She's not like terrible, but she's not like the best you could possibly play. It's for Ket. Now this, her kit, I will say this, is very, very good. One of the best kits in the game.
I see that players will like have her tornado preset before the round prep is done and stuff like that. So she can block vision immediately. That stupid sand little hole thing is pretty strong for zoning.
Pretty sure that thing is broken.
It is.
It is so annoying.
And then that invisibility becomes the ball, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good for intel. Yeah, there's only like 4 S tier characters in the game.
All right, Sonar.
Oh, this one's gonna be funny.
Okay, her little audible footstep thingy is pretty good, but I mean, it's just a short burst.
It got a huge nerf since beta. It's only like 5 seconds now, when it used to be 15, which was so good.
The scan stuff is pretty strong, but I mean, it only lasts for like that 8 seconds, right?
The scan itself is actually not that good, because 1, you can stand still, it doesn't scan you. 2, it's a pulse, so like you can literally just time it super easily. Yeah, the only really good thing in her kit is her, I think it's a Q, where she like shoots a
like a bubble
sonic surge. Yeah, that's the only good thing on her kit, because it forces you to move out of a location, and if you don't, then you get stunned and you like get popped up in the air. It's the only good thing on her kit.
I feel like she's decent for like stalling.
A little bit, yeah. She's good for clearing different angles, and like, so perfect example is like on Black Market, you can shoot from B main her sonic surge into container and clear behind that box in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll have to move, so then I'll be able to slide in as an Axon in the front and just kill them. That's like the only, like, there's a lot of different spots you can do that, but I would put her B tier. Yeah, she's viable, but I mean, she's just not meta in my opinion.
She's in meta, yeah, makes sense.
Oh, this is controversial.
I'm feeling for high A, but the pick rate, but then like the teleporter I feel like is pretty good.
It did get nerfed.
It got nerfed?
So only one person can take it every 8 seconds.
I know you can E her teammates out of trouble if they like look down or hold F.
No.
Yeah, you can TP your teammates. The little, you know, the thing that teleports enemies? You can do that with your teammates.
Really? You can now?
Yeah, you have to hold F though. It's weird, right? Yeah. So let's say your teammate is in like a weird situation and you have a line of sight. You throw it at them and they can hold F and teleport on you.
I don't see how that would be viable in like 99% of situations.
Yeah, I know, but it's there. You can do it.
But also her teleport thing, her E, has a 1 second delay now, so it's almost useless.
1 second delay?
Yep, it doesn't start to suck until 1 second. They can react to it in time. It's not that hard.
Her spider trap is pretty annoying. I've been hit by that a couple of times and I have been fucked by that.
High A is good, but I wouldn't put him at the top. Yeah, they are in every team, but the reasoning being is because it allows for different lurk plays with your teammates. Okay. So if you watch closely, they normally run a Nitro and a spider together that would lurk. And then as soon as you'd have any pressure or any pocket open on different site, we would then explode onto it, and then they would rotate and plant. It's just a different way of like spreading out the pressure on the map. But she is definitely top 3 in A. I would put her below Pathogen though.
Below Pathogen.
Yeah.
Okay. I've seen some pretty good Zephyrs. I say above Jaguar.
She is above Jaguar.
Yeah, okay.
But the kit, I mean, the TP is probably the best thing on her kit. The invis is super easy to get around just because I can just, people normally
if there was no notification, I feel like she'd be like B.
She'd probably be A tier at that point. But she does make sound when she's invis, by the way. It's like a low noise buzzing sound. You can kind of hear it.
And then we have Dex.
We have Dex. Yep.
There.
I'm okay with that. I think that's good. Dex, his kit alone just allows him to be one of the best lurker in the game. Basically, his clone alone just getting that much value, whether you be a sniper that's getting a 130 off on somebody before you even take 20 damage, or if you lurk with it, take a sight. I've had that multiple times where Dex will lurk onto a site and just have your full team rotate and he's just on a cutoff angle. His trips are actually very, very good, but even though the radius is really small, people like to place them where people like to nade normally, like throw blasters or Axon grenades.
Smart. Yeah, the way I do it is I put it head level when I'm peeking over like a crate. They shoot it. Yeah. So they take that what 20-30 damage, and then I assume a slow, right?
Yeah, it's 30 damage and a 50% movement speed slow. The people will start doing that, and then what you were saying, and it just chips damage. It's just damage chip. And then if you place it in a doorway or on the plant, like when you're like on the defuse, it's pretty good. A lot of teams will have like free nade spots they do. So just put it anywhere near the nade, and even if it does like 2 damage to the drone, it automatically does 30 damage to them and slows them. And so they're just forced to heal. And if they're not running a pathogen, they have to go look for a shot to go heal.
So this is your tier list.
That is my tier list for characters, at least. That all the S tiers are pretty much meta comps. Most teams will run that Circuit, Nitro, Axon, Dex, and then they'll interchange, say, a Corona, Pathogen, or Spider out.
Okay.
And then they'll occasionally run a Hollow Point or a Kismmet, depending on the shard cards, as well as Broker. But other than that, team comps generally go off of the S tier for most of comp. Those characters that I've put in S tier are definitely the best characters in the game right now. Hands down.
Hands down.
Hands down.
And that concludes Zaetee's tier list. Shout out to my wonderful old friend Zaetee for his input. Love you, buddy, and thank you all for watching.
This is scary. Grenade! And Zaetee! Oh my gosh!